To a new modern video. We're playing today Jeskai Blink. This deck was everywhere, and then it's not everywhere anymore. It's still a known quantity. It's still a very powerful player in the format, but definitely went down in numbers. This is just a value deck with all the mythic rares and most powerful cards legally modern. You have some nice combos with Failure Riddler, Riddler Ephemerate, Consigned to Memory, Flage, stuff like that. But it's also a Ragavan deck, it's a Wrath of the Skies deck, yeah, it's just everything. It's a mid-range deck. You can take any role. Ephemerate Solitude. Just a couple of copies, though, of Ephemerate. Okay, Castle Locked, Wayne. That's probably Necro Dominance. Hmm. Found the Ephemerate. I'm gonna go Tapland first. Doesn't need to hold up Ephemerate. Oh, the Graveyard is consigned. It doesn't counter Necro Dominance. It only counters one of the triggers. There's not the One Ring anymore to counter with consign. So let's see if they have a 2-drop. No, that deck plays Orc. So I'm gonna go Ardim as I go here. Yeah. They don't play Orc. No, Plains? Failure. Shadowed out? Shadowed out. Alright. You got me. I got. Top 3 decks at the moment in Modern. Affinity Storm Boros. Play Failure, I guess. No, I don't need to play now. Cool. But yeah, Shadowed out. Powerful card. Looks like Washington. Man, imagine a blue-black deck with Washington and Shadowed out. This just can't fetch. Push my Failure. I don't want to save it. I have a second one. I'm sponsored by Card Trader, but I still use the TCG Player link to put all my decks there. I think I want to fetch. I think so. I feel like if they tapped out, that means they don't have the Shadowed out. They wouldn't tap out if they had Shadowed out. I'm gonna play Failure and ambush one of these orcs. Or let's try to. If they have another push. Alright. Eating the orc? Question mark? Nice. And then you play a new orc. Okay. Failure has 1 damage on it. I'm gonna fetch and see if they're Shadowed out. They don't. I can go Howard Fountain, and I can Ephemerate to fizzle the orc ping. And also to put back Failure to defense. If they have a 3rd orc, then I can't do anything about it. And then Failure can attack and kill the orc token. They have something. March for 2. That's okay. That's okay. Mm. Mm, I need to keep. Mm, I think I just pass here. I need to keep removal spell for Necrodominance and maybe Shieldred. I think I'm gonna go discharge here. The reason being, I don't wanna lose too much life because they play Soul Spike, so I don't wanna take too much damage. It's okay. I can go Wrath of Disguise for 4 next turn, or I can just go Solitude. I think it's better. I'll do that in combat, so I can even block the Orc Army token. Solitude exiles that, attempts to block there. Let's see if they have another March with the Red Sorrow. Or a third Orc. Okay. I'm gonna go Wrath of Disguise, and I'll only use 4 energy. So my Solitude remains. There's no need to hold up mana. No need to hold up mana. Yeah, as you previously mentioned, the sponsor of the stream is Card Trader. If you do a new account, the first order, you can get a 5% discount with code Mengu, but otherwise the code only works on first orders. But if you shop from Card Trader, I invite you to use the link that I have in descriptions, which is cardtrader.com/it/invite/Mengu. Uh, yeah, changes nothing to you and it supports the stream. I think I'll play lands, even though I do have Fable, I can also just go like Riddler and just, draw a lot of things from the top. Inquisition takes my ending now, they can go Necrodominance. But no, they don't even draw Necrodominance. Alright. Also, I need a 7th land in case I draw Flage. I can go Flage and then Hasty Flage. But I can now start drawing with Castle. It's expensive, but on turn 9, they finally drew a card. Necrodominance has arrived. And they have so much life total to play with. To draw a Riddler or Flage. Wow, they drew so much. Sure, it's correct. Especially if you don't have any soul spikes. This could be lethal. I think opponent misclicked because they exiled two soul spike, which would have been very good in my face. You wanna go hasty flage actually? Yeah. Let's see. There are four. Wow, they even let me attack him. Yeah, the misclick on the end of turn Necro Dominance was pretty brutal. But I did draw too much, I think. But I don't know. Maybe I already had all the soul spikes in end. Okay. They survive at one life. Yeah, kind of stole this game, honestly. But I am not responsible for my opponent's not misclick. Purge, Wear Tear. That's kind of it. Want to custom discharges? Maybe a Ragavan actually is bad and I should cut them all for Wrath of the Skies. Too many answers. Okay, game two begins. We both keep seven. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go fetch on turn one to play around the card. Let's go Meticulous Archive. Yeah, I don't want lands anymore. Yeah, if they play Necro, they want to Soul Spike, but you have three Wrath of the Skies in your deck. I think you can't register Wrath of the Skies and High Noon in the same matchup. Okay. I take a draw, and I'm gonna go Steam Vents on top, go. Maybe Island's fine. No, I think 2 damage is alright. It passes. They're obviously respecting my failure, but I think I'm just still throwing it out. Maybe they don't have removes, but it just have works. I'm just gonna go Fable and then fail, flip Fable. And, they do. If they have removal spell, I'm still not losing much. And even if they go Necro, yes, they're drawing, but I'm not gonna hold up player. It's playing the Steam Vents play. Well, eventually I have two Steam Vents, right? Eventually. So might as well Steam Vents there. Yeah, so it feels like I've thrown a Failure in the bin, but Failure just came with an extra Goblin Shaman, which I think is nice. River Trespasser, uh-huh. Mm. I'm not gonna loot him because of Orc, and I don't want to play Purge on Orc. I think what I want to do here is land for turn, which can be island, I guess. Yeah, maybe basic planes. Yeah, so I'm gonna go basic planes. Attack with both, and then make it two treasures. With one of them, I'm gonna play Solitude on Trespasser, discarding a basic island. I had a lot of plays. I had a lot of plays available to me. I choose to keep Elegant Parlor. The thing is, I don't think Orc is a threat, so I don't want to use a removal spell on it. They go double Doughty Woodwalker. That's okay. It doesn't. It doesn't block. I just realized that I could have. I think I can still do that. Failure with haste. Combat. And then blink. Solitude. Exile one of these Dothies. But yeah, should have played Fable Pre? No, maybe not. Do I go ahead and Apollo? I think so. Okay. A pass. I'm holding up Reflection in case they have a sweeper. Necro. Perfect. That's why I've been holding this Purge. You have to kill it in second main. Mm-hmm. If they held this untapped, they could have played Purge on Reflection. Now, let me just attack. Attack with these only. And then Felia once again blinks Solitude. I guess I should have played. No, doesn't matter. Even if I find Flage, it gets exiled. Probably just holding the Thundering Falls then. In case of Flage. Now let's play it. Holding the Fable, I think there was a chance they have a sweeper. Other Profane on that. Alright, let's make a copy of it. And kill the Orc. And now I have a lethal. Alright. Belia plus Riddler and ending. Like, my spells are amazing, but my lands are such a stinker. I'm basically just starting the game third here. Goblin Guide. Oh no. Ooh, Galvanic Discharge. Okay, Lava Spike. And attack, man. Got burnt. Burnt Goblin Guide on the play still rocks. Yeah, I mean, not much I can do. I can just go Thunder and Fall. At least I'm not taking any damage from my lands, which is not normal for. Ragavan isn't bad. Yeah, I can see myself holding Ragavan on top here. Ragavan is very good against burn. You recommend getting into Pauper, which decks do I prefer? I mean, it depends if your friends play it. It's all about that. Magic. It's all about what formats your friends play. I think Teferi is very good. Teferi is very good against burn. What else can I do? I can go just cast Ragavan, cast Failure. That's also good. Yeah, Teferi may just not really do much, whereas Ragavan just progresses my game. I can also haste it, but I don't think it's worth it. I mean, what decks do I prefer? Me, personally, the blue decks, the card draw decks. There'll also be some Mengucci Workshop that you can check. Yeah, one more land with Haste both Failure and Riddler. For half of my life, my opponent obviously can kill me next turn, and not much I can do about it. Okay. Opponent just went bold and passes again. Itaka, thank you for the raid. Welcome, welcome. I'm not gonna haste Riddler, because I just link it with Failure. Love to draw land here. Man, taking 0 damage this game from my lands is not something normal in Modern. Hard. Nice. Such it is a fantastic draw. Fantastic draw. It gives me 4 life. Exiling this Riddler. Really game changing. This could crack me. Okay, I can't gain life this turn. Do I care? Do I want to sideshoot a Riddler? It's not a bad idea. I'll be going to 8. I don't have a clock. No, I think I'll let this go. I have Ragavan hit. Let's see what we find. A bolt. Huh? Might as well play it. End of turn. I get Riddler back. Can't gain life this turn, remember. Ooh, Ephemerate. Yeah, I can even Ephemerate a Solitude now. Guard Volley puts me to 1. And then Skewer. No. So I can go Solitude, pitch Failure. And now we should be winning the game. Unless they have another land burn, which I doubt they have. Solitude gains 4. And then I can Ephemerate Solitude. I guess I don't even die anymore because I can exile my Failure as well. Yeah. Alright, Solitude won us the game. Very good draw. Bring in Purge. Not too much else, honestly. Lance with Spear. I could go with Solitude, but I'm not going to. I have 2 Discharge, which don't really have too many targets. But we did win the game because of no damage from my lands, for real. Even if I shocked only once, I would have lost that game. Crazy. Yeah, I'm not gonna Solitude. I'm gonna exert Ragavan. Gives me a treasure, which is very important. Or I meant to say exert the Arena of Glory. It gives me a treasure so I can go Ephemerate Riddler. They bolt my Ragavan. Rip. See if I draw land. I don't. Pass. One passes. With more reborn. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I think I'm just going warp, draw, ephemerate. Actually, fetch. Lanes. Ephemerate. Ragavan. Go. Good morning, good morning. Thank you for the 17th month. Stringulates my Ragavan. Okay. I think I'll stop ephemerating. I just attack. I need to put up a clock. You're about to hop into a vintage league. Alright, what deck? To play Legacy this week. There is a 4th season coming. I need to do at least one league with my classic. The mirror deck. Targas, thank you, thank you. Welcome to the stream. I'm gonna block here. I need to make them play a spell pre so I can then respawn with a Galvanic Discharge. Ooh. Okay, can't do anything. Attack pass. Barbarian Ring. They have one card in hand. Ring puts me to 2. And Skewer Critics attempts to kill me. But I'm gonna go Solitude. Ephemerate. Yeah, literally same same way that the previous game ended. And an attack for lethal. All right. Meticulous Archive is my play. Let's see if I find a land here. Prismatic Ending. I'll bin that. I'm enjoying Modern at the moment. It's great. Best constructed format for sure. Glimmer, Void, Aware Might. Okay, do you have many zeros? I hope for you. Okay. And if I had an untap land, I would have gone ending here, discharge here, and then lose the... Okay. Well, I have to pass. I could. Okay, the opponent doesn't crack the bubble, but I could have stifled the bubble draw. Foremost crit, I could consign that. Because I can regret this choice. Let's think about it for a moment. What this consign is doing here is have an opponent to have more permanents. I think it resolves, although it stops Flage. That's fine. A consign can stifle the Kappa ward. I pretty bad draws on my side, unfortunately. I could go fail, yeah. Could. Or I can just go solid chip pitch, fairy, stifle, and then discharge it where mine. I have one card in end. That way they can't replay in the second cap. Let's just get hit and go fail end of turn. And then if I draw land, I can go fail. No. Let's just kill Kappa. Let's not think about it anymore. Actually, now I think about it, I could consign and keep the solid shit around. Yeah, let's do that. So this way I can stifle the evoked. Yeah. Yeah. This is a good play. I don't go discharge, but I don't think I care. So I pay 2. I'm gonna stifle the Kappa and stifle the evoke. Yeah. Target. That way I have a solitude in play. The 3 for 2 now, so it's a bit better. Because I have a 3-2 lifelink in play that I can blink with failure. Opponent does nothing, that's good. Draw. Ragavan. Yeah. Well, nothing to do. I just go fail end of turn. Maybe they attack me? No, they're smart. Alright, let me remove the second main phase stop, which was put here to kill Necrodominance. Let's go failure. Sure. No problems. Okay. I could play Fable, it just dies to Awear Might, but I think it's fine. I get a 2-2. My hand is decent, I don't need to loot it away. Go. Opponent goes Portable Hole on my token, plays Mock Sopal, attacks. Then I'm assuming they're gonna kill my Fable. So that's okay. I can now go Ragadash. Nothing really is happening in this game. Definitely a slow-paced game right now. I think I prefer going to Fairy than Ragadash. The fairy is good. The fairy can even bounce Solitude and maybe in the late game I can kill another Kappa. Yeah, Glimmer Void is a scary card to play. I would definitely play Spire Industry over Glimmer Void. Our opponent concedes. Good. Now we got playset of Wrath of the Skies, Mystical Dispute, sorry, not playset, 3. Mystical Dispute and Wear Tear. So lots of cyber cards. What do we take out? I take out a couple of Discharge, a couple of Phlages, one Ephemerate. No, Regiment's good. Uh, one Teferi. Two. I think this is a mulligan. I don't have a good hand. I have lands and spells, but this is not a good hand against Affinity. I keep this. Don't want to bottom. So I can go fetch go. Maybe bottom Scalding Tarn. Let me think. Yes, Scalding Tarn seems good to bottom. You like the Opalan ban? Yeah, Opalan ban was scary. Mm. Fetch go. Saga. Okay. Pass. Right. Survey land for the white and blue. Very good draw. I'll just play it immediately. They have an answer. Well, good on you. Or I can also play around the counter spell and just go Toppling Go. And then I go, yeah, let's do that. And then I go Consign on the Construct Maker. They maybe play a counter, and then a Breath of the Sky is active. What's my favorite modern deck? Right now, I'm a Storm lover. And the reason for the Opalan ban was they wanted to push Affinity a bit more. It was a beloved deck, but it wasn't very good. But now they printed Kappa, and then Edge of Eternities brought Pinnacle in the series, so now it's like one of the best decks in the format. Mm. Okay. Okay. Ooh, another consign. Very good. Very good. I think I keep on doing that. Yeah, I keep on doing that. I keep on consigning. Hmm. I can also consign the. I can also consign the searching of something. Nah. I think I like to play Failure now. So you can search. You can search if you want to. Showdown versus Roku. That's close. They're they're good in different scenarios. I would play Roku if you have one slot. Roku is still like a pretty big threat. Oh wow, they get another Welding Jar. Okay. Oh wow, another Saga. Yeah. No, 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 no. Okay, let's go failure. Now my opponent doesn't have a creature to block with because they can't make construct. Do they play rebuke? Yeah. Let's go for the Riddler. Then I can go Sacred Foundry Wrath for 0 when my opponent counters this. I think they had Rebuke since turn 1. I just needed to play the game in a way where they have to use their counter on something else, and then we blow them out with Wrath for 0, which kills everything, even this Glimmer Void. That's not true, they can regenerate something, but definitely kills the 2 sagas. The Sacred Foundry, and then Wrath for 0. I see if they have a second Metallic Rebuke, it could entirely be. No, they don't. So they're just gonna Welding Jar their Crypts and Opal, and then they lose both of their Saga. Okay. Let's play Flage. Even though they have Tormos Crypt, that's fine. That means the next Flage will be good. There's not really. I mean, even if I draw most for Crypt, they still keep my graveyard, so it takes a long time to rebuild it anyway. So might as well just handle the Crypt with Flage, basically. And also have only one consign left, so I can't even think about that play very much. Ashen. Also, like killing artifacts is important now. Like if they draw a Kappa, they're like 2 away. Yeah, Ragavan very good. Only cut it against decks with like Orc and Mirror Match. Otherwise, don't side it out. Affinity doesn't play Mem Knight anymore. And even back then, it wasn't like I was still happy to trade Ragavan for Mem Knight. It's not a fantastic trade, but like you want to take their game pieces down. I remember this is like Blue Red Murktide days. Wow. Okay, so they clearly want to deploy 6 artifacts for Kappa Cannoneer. Yeah, you can also use explosives with Ragavan, exactly. They have Kappa Cannoneer, which right now I have no answers for. I guess the answer could be they block and then I could discharge it. Could be an answer. How many Glimmer Void do you have? 2 in play and 2 exiled by Ragavan. Crazy. Alright. They're playing their Kappa here for sure. Yeah, I can only do this. Dash, attack. Hope they don't block. Sorry, hope they block. If they don't block, hope to find a good card off of it. Maybe a Kappa Cannoneer. That'd be cool. Actually, I win the race if I flip a Kappa Cannoneer from their deck. They blocked. Nice. Okay, so I'm gonna fetch a planes. Yeah, I don't need colors, and I can go discharge pay the word. Fair point, I played land every turn of the game. If I didn't play a land even one turn, I wouldn't be able to kill this Kappa here. So yeah. Sandbagging lands for Fable is not something I love to do. It depends. Alright, let's hope they don't have a second one. No, they do. Alright. The funny, they probably had Opal? No. Solitude, okay. That's the answer, but I need to draw a white card. Or maybe I win the race. Let me think. Set. Let me think, because actually this is not easy. So, they put me 11. I go 8, 14. I go 7. I go 5, 10. No, I don't win the race. Alright, then let's just draw a white card. Ay, ay, ay. Not too much turn. What format is this? This is called Modern. It's a format with cards with modern border legal. Um, Very powerful. High power level. Definitely quite hard to start competitive Magic with, but maybe the easiest way to start playing Magic is Magic Arena, and then you play the casual formats over there, and it's free to play the casual formats. It's a great game, very fun game. Okay, I'm fetching down to 3 here. I need to find a white card. Thundering Falls. Let's go. Teferi. Va bene, it's a white card. How about I bounce it? I think it may actually be a good idea to bounce it. Like one, I have 2 draws to redraw a white card, but then I have Teferi in play. Nah, let's do this. Yeah, this is greedy, of course, but well, if they have Rebuke, I would have died anyway, so yeah. Oh wow, actually look at that. Because I played the way I played, I'm safe. Eh? This is cool, eh? If I play Solitude Pitch, I would have lost. Instead I played Teferi, and now I can go Solitude, pitch Teferi, pay 4. So yeah, my play paid off very much here. It wasn't intuitive. I didn't even think about that. Your cousin is trying to make you play Commander? Yeah, man, that's another good way to start. You warp Pinnacle Emissary. Okay. Well, my boy had to play Sync if the fair results, so Sync does nothing. 2 Pinnacle Emissaries. Uh-huh. Right. And they warp them all. Okay, need to top deck now. That's not good. I go to 2. Yeah, can't counter that. Alright, let's draw Wrath of the Skies. Now, Fable. I guess we're alive. We are alive. Podcast. Lava's Poor Boots. Okay. I think I'll let that resolve. Oh no, I can't let that resolve. Otherwise I die. Yeah, then I should have countered the... Then I should have countered this type, the trigger as well. But that's fine. I mean, I need to draw a sweeper anyway, so... Whatever. Yeah. I was like, I need to keep cards in hand for Fable, but that was lethal, so I had to counter it. Okay, okay, still alive, still alive. Man, this is the game where we played Wrath of the Skies. Yeah. Still alive, still alive. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Wrath of the Skies. Come up. Wear Tear. Not good enough. Need to discard it. Uh, I don't think this is an out. Yeah. I doubt they play cards like Meltdown, but maybe. Yanganuto, thank you for the second month. Welcome, welcome. Alright. Game 3. I set it out random cards, really. Maybe I do need this charge on the play. Maybe just cut all the flages. Yeah, flage just sucks. Okay, the multi 6. Let's go. Sacred Foundry, Ragavan. Let's see what they do. Okay, that means they don't have Pinnacle Emissary. Maybe Emery. Strong. Dispatch. To dispatch. Okay. Hmm. Wrath of the Sky is not bad. I think I'm going Solitude, pitch Ephemerate. I don't want to use an Ephemerate to have a 3-2 lifelink in play. Reg attacks, and I don't go Wrath for 0. It's a land. I think I don't need lands. Ragavan is gonna deliver me them. Okay, they don't play Saga. They just go Second Coast. Mm-hmm. Sakuraga. Sink. Can only play this as a spell, not as a land. Um. Okay. Putting off Flage worked. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure if that was correct, but it seems so. It seems like a good idea to set up Flage. Hmm. Dispatch. That's a third dispatch. Yeah, alright. Pass. They're planning on. This is the sixth permanent, so they're casting their Kappa, and I'm gonna go Strict Serenade. Unfortunately, Welding Jar says sacrifice and not top sacrifice. So Wrath of Disguise easily the full for 1 year. More lands. Looking for Riddler, Fable. Yeah, Strict Serenade was good there. I guess I'm gonna go Solitude Hasty. If we go for a second Kappa, I mean, they have to have it in hand. I still have a way to deal with it. And now I think I just want up a clock. The Surveil Bug? Yeah. Pinnacle Emissary. Hardcast. Okay. Uh, yeah, this charge doesn't work so good. Hmm. I guess now I could go Wrath of the Skies because I can kill the Pinnacle Emissary this way. Yeah. Let's go Wrath for 0. I guess I should have sacked the treasure, but yeah. I could have gone Wrath for 1. Could have gone Wrath for 1. I missed 1 energy. They're regenerating the Tormod Crypt. Mm-hmm. A 0. And then I'll go discharge. 1, 2, 3. Don't know why they didn't sack the second Welding Jar on Opal. That was definitely a mistake. Now it's turn 7 and they only have 3 permanents. Turn 6. Alright. A very grindy affinity match, but we pulled it through. Okay, round 4 on the play with a turn 1 Ragavan. So Sacred Foundry. Wow, opponent goes subtlety, pitch subtlety. That's okay. I'll leave this on top. I think it's very good. If that's leaving again, Consign to Memory main deck will be very strong. Wow, shock untapped. You want to go Dash Ragavan? I think so. I really like having treasures against a deck like Leaving End. Because you can hold up Consign and you can just tap out and so on. Prince Cycle's Curator of Mysteries. And there's probably Overlord here. Meaning that they go to 13. Yeah, that's okay. See what they get. Shardless is here. They get Shardless. Mm-hmm. I do the graveyard. I'm gonna go Dash Ragavan pass. Pass Ragavan? No. I can see myself dashing, sorry, casting Ragavan. No, but then no, this is better. Let's see. Do you have more subtlety? Did you draw subtlety? Okay. The Ragavan connected. Sorry, resolved. Okay. Overlord. Well, definitely not playing it, but holding up Consign instead. Yep, this is a Consign. Teferi, let's go. Teferi is an amazing draw. Let's play it. Let's see if they have Force of Negation. They do, and they pitch subtlety to it. Let's hope they don't have another Shardless now. Hard to put it in with Overlord, Shardless. Okay, that's a good SS. No, they can still have Shardless. But they don't, because they go Mortuary. Alright, let's hope they don't mill another Shardless here. Let's hope, let's hope, let's hope. No, they did. Porcacciolama. Second Shardless in the end. They get Offsca's Cave Leaving End and they ram it their graveyard. Ah, vi. Oh, we lost. We lost. We lost. So many people to solitude all. Yeah. Yeah. Too many people to solitude. Now we bring in dispute. We bring in high noon. We bring it not surgical. We bring it. That's it. Side out. Ending wrath. Man, this is a lot of cards that side out. Discharge also bad. It is, I guess, okay against. One purge to exile the. But one purge to exile the 5/5, maybe. Maybe Strict Serenade is better than Discharge. Spable good? I mean, it's not bad. Hollow Forges is way too flashback, yeah. Okay. My hand is a Wallander, but it has a lot of hopes and dreams. Another bad card in the matchup is probably Flage, given that, yeah, well, it doesn't kill much and they have Endurance. Bottom. The seat to the bin. Alright. Ragavan, it's in. Okay. They bounced Ragavan. I go Ragavan go. Holding up consign rather than going high noon. Okay, I can go Surveillant Blue Red. Blue Red? Do I want this many red? Blue White. Graveyard Riddler? Why not? Strict Serenade? Pretty bad, but it's okay. I'm gonna go high noon and pass here. This way they can go force on this and I still consign up. One spell per turn from now on. They bin dispute, which is very good. Yeah, they cascade leaving again. Let's attack with Ragavan. I think I want to pass here. I don't want to play Teferi. Shardless. I don't want to cast it. Go. Sink the High Noon. Mm, okay. They go shardless. Um, I think I want to cast Consent to Memory single. Single Consent to Memory. If they go Dispute, I can pay. And if not, I can play Failure. Okay. I don't think they have a Dispute, but maybe they do. Should I just go High Noon here? I think so, yeah. I've been like drawing so few lands in this league in general, but honestly, the deck has played so well with just few lands. I'm surprised this deck plays 24. I'd be down 23, 22, because like, you really don't need that many lands, I think. Formidable Speaker, I think, is very good. I'm happy to counter. But like this deck, yeah, I mean, it's the best decks in Modern for sure. One of the decks that can have a good matchup against Boros. Hmm. Um, I think it's time to play Teferi. No, Eldrazi is not bad. You have Consign. Mm. I go Mountain. All right. They concede. Now let's go game three. My sideboard. Maybe Strict Serenade is better than Flage. I think Flage is bad. Hmm. My hand is not good, but I have a Consign, which is nice. I think I keep. Yeah, Surgical could be good. Now example, but I think it's situational. Overlord cannot be countered by Strict Serenade, unfortunately. I think the hand that we kept before, the one lander, was a lot better than this one, which is a four lander. I wish I could open that hand every time, honestly. And Overlord is a creature on the stack? Alright, my bad then. Should have done it. I thought I couldn't, but I guess. Let's get more blue. Come on, deck, give me spells. Eh, that qualifies. That qualifies. Rondo Media, thank you for the prime sub. Welcome, welcome. What should Ephemerate exiles 3 permanents? Yeah, I think I'm happy to counter this. Mm-hmm. There's Charlotte in hand, keep in mind. Fable. They go Force, Pitch, Shardless. Um, let's think about it. Because my opponent cascades and I go Solitude, Ephemerate, I exile 1, 2, 3. So they remain with Wistfulness and Endurance. But I also get a card back. I think I have to cast Consign. Hmm. Okay, now I can go Solitude, Pitch, Purge, and then double Ephemerate. And that is exiling 5 creatures. I'll untap. Riddler. Okay. Let's go Riddler. Warped. Would have tapped better? No, this is fine. Maybe. Could have better. Could have held up planes. They played Dispute. Am I tapping out? I think I am. No, I'm not tapping out. Pass. Then I'm going to go Purge on Overlord. Holding up Consign. Force of Negation. Okay. Do I want to go Solitude now? I think so. At this point, I don't have Shardless, so I think I'm just gonna go for it. If they go Shardless, I lose everything. I just lose the game, unless I top deck. I have the Fairy, High Noon, lots of good top decks. It's not bad. It was a good draw. Can counter Leading End for 3 mana. It has 4 cards in end though, which is a lot. I hope it's like 3 Leading End. Oh, they suspended a living end. Yeah. Uh, should I go Flage? I think it's okay to go Flage. I don't have Dispute up, but I think if opponent has Charlotte, I would have played it, so they need to top deck it. No, it's probably a mistake. I'll just pass. Is Living good in today's meta? Yeah. Yeah, it's good. Nice. Happy I didn't. Play Flage. Opponent has one card in hand. This Living End is coming off suspend soon, so I need to top deck something. Otherwise, it will resolve. Charlotte is their only Cascader, yeah. But they also have the Formidable Speaker that tutors it. I have one window to top deck the Fairy, High Noon. Honestly, not that much else. I guess Consign. Consign works on suspend, yeah. Okay, Generous End. Something, something, something! GG. Yeah, I don't think there's a world where Living End results and I win. I can bring back Solitude. Let's play, but I doubt. First, I want to attack. Did I side out Wrath of the Skies? I think I did, right? Okay, now. Living End resolves. They have all the cards in the world. We have Solitude on, I guess, Overlord. First, I draw two lands. And then you kill my graveyard with Endurance. When it returns Generous End. Oh no, Creator of Mysteries, okay. Yeah, two lands is so bad because I don't even get to. I don't even get to draw two with my upkeep. All right. Let's see what I draw. Dispute. I guess now I can concede. Okay. I'm gonna start my dream. It is almost 1 p.m., so I'll wrap it up now. But this video was definitely showing you that this deck's still a great player in the metagame, despite it's not as popular as it used to be a few months ago. Definitely a good choice if you wanna. Probably this deck is very good against Boros. I haven't played against Boros at all today in the two leagues I've played, but this deck should be good against it. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you next time.